What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Mighty Gandalf YouTube video. It is your boy Mighty Gandalf, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you clicking on the video, and while you're here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Hit that red subscribe button and be part of this awesome community, guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers. That is right, the big 100. But anyways, guys, so today's video, it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be your usual, straight gaming, how-tos or best weapon setups. Today's going to be a little bit different video. Trying to broaden the horizons a little bit and actually just answer a question that I've actually been getting asked a lot, whether it be, through, Instagram, private messages, or, on Facebook, my Facebook page, or even just on the live stream on Twitch. People commented and asked me. And the big question that people are asking me is it worth streaming in 2020? That's a question I get asked a lot. And I think the reason why a lot of people ask that question is because, well, one, I'm a smaller channel. So, it's easier for me to, I guess, get to those people's comments and those people's questions. But then two, I do feel like maybe it might be a little intimidating for newer streamers or should I say newer gamers who want to get into the streaming site or scene. So I will say personally, I do believe this is a great time right now. 2020, halfway through 2020, whatever you want to call it. This is an awesome time to start streaming if you're a gamer. But the thing is, I would advise you guys, before I get further into this video, is streaming in itself is very, 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 very competitive. Alright, guys, you gotta remember,
just relax.
you have people who've been doing this for years. You have people who are just starting. But the common thing is they're all trying to be big on streaming. So you gotta ask yourself before you start streaming, what is it creatively that I have that I can bring to the table that people will enjoy to watch? Because that's the most important thing, is you got to be able to attract these people's attention long enough to where they want to be part of your community, to where they want to sit and they want to watch you play live streaming, because live streaming content is way different from recorded content. Because, recorded content, you can go back, you can edit it, you can retake, you can do multiple takes to make it, you can edit it, the video, to make it more interesting, blah, blah, blah. But when you're watching something live or happening at that very moment, you can't go back and edit it. You can't go back and have multiple takes and such. So you got to ask yourself, too, if I do decide to stream, what is it that I bring to my stream or to the people that is entertaining enough for them to want to support me as a streamer? And I think that's the main question you got to ask yourself before you ever even think about getting into the live streaming scene. When I first started, I didn't know what I had to bring. I just did it because I loved playing video games, and I figured if I enjoy playing video games as much as I do, then other people would enjoy watching me play. But I was wrong. And just to give you guys a little backstory, everybody would tell you who's been in this live streaming business or scene, who's been doing it for a while. Live streaming is a long process. It's a very long road to have any kind of growth, no matter the platform you're on. And then at the end of the day, like I said, you have to be able to be somewhat entertaining to where you can retain an audience.
Actually pretty cool.
So when I first started, I thought I could just play the game and just enjoy playing video games, But after not seeing no growth for like 3 or 4 months, I quickly realized that, it wasn't just about me playing the game. I also had to be entertaining, and I also had to provide entertaining content to people who are viewing my streams. All right. So that's the big gist or big, thing when it comes to the streaming. When you ask yourself, should I get into streaming? Is it worth streaming in 2020? Short answer is yes. Long answer is, first of all, you got to be ready to put in the work. Alright, guys. You gotta know that streaming is not an overnight success. You will not see growth. Like I said, everybody's growth is different, but you will not see substantial growth right away. Alright, you gotta put in a lot of work behind the scenes. You gotta put in a lot of work to create new content, and not just that, you gotta be able to provide an entertaining environment for your supporters, your viewers, and those new people who just drop in just to like, hey, let me see what this streamer is about. And that's what a lot of people tend to forget or tend to not realize when they get into streaming. They think streaming is, I'm just going to hop in and play the game, and if they like what I'm doing, you know, then they'll follow me. Now, if you're one of those people who are blessed with, you know, this God-given talent of just being really freaking good at games like Fortnite or Warzone, and you may be one of those lucky few that, you know, people just come in and they see how good you are and they literally stay because of how good the gameplay is. Like, you know, but those people are rare, you know, those Symphonies, those Tifus, you know, those, you know, those other, you know, big streamers that are just extremely talented at gaming. If you're not one of those guys, then you're not going to find success like those guys. Alright, but I will say in the year 2020, this is probably the best time, especially now that we're in quarantine, and I don't foresee the quarantine being lifted anytime soon. This is probably the best year to get into streaming. 100%. You know, if you're one of those people who are debating, you know, should I get into it, should I not? I would say, you know, jump in it head first. Dive in it. Learn everything you need to learn. And, you know, the best way to get any kind of experience is just to do it, you know. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video there. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just want to keep it short and sweet. You know, I get asked this question a lot. I'm going to be releasing more videos in the future. Maybe, you know, so there's a bunch of other questions that people ask me. And instead of me, you know, trying to help each person individually, I figured it'd be more beneficial if I just release videos explaining, you know, basically, you know, one of the questions I get asked a lot too is, what equipment do I need? What programs do I need? And so forth, so forth. So there will be other videos, and I'll be covering those. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, learning more, because I'm gonna go into step by step, you know, instructions on how. Or not how, but what I did at the start of my streaming, you know, careers, you know, quote unquote. But what I did, how I started off, you know, the do's and don'ts, you know, the things that I learned not to do, I'm going to teach that with you guys as well, so that you guys don't waste your time making the same mistakes I did, and hopefully you see faster growth than I have. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I want to keep these videos under 10 minutes. Unless it's, you know, we do run past 10 minutes. Which I probably will see a couple videos running past 10 minutes. Especially because there's just a lot of information out there that I want to give to you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, you found this video informative, you know, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that red subscribe button because it helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. That's probably another one of the subjects that I'm going to get into, is just learning the algorithms on these different social sites. But alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, again, it's your boy Mighty Gandalf. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. You know, if there's any other questions you have when it pertains to streaming, or if you know how to get into streaming, comment them down below, and I'll for sure get to them, whether I, you know, reply to them directly, or I reply to them in the form of a video. But again, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. We're almost to 100 subscribers, guys. We're almost there. It's your boy Mighty Gandalf. I'll catch you guys on the next one.